Hi there, welcome back. Are you still using prompts to get the AI to generate code for you? The problem with doing that is your prompts may be vague for the AI. Maybe English is not your home language. However, even if English is your home language, the AI can't read your mind. Then this video is for you. With these problems facing us, then came spec-driven development, a methodology designed to address this problem. With Spec-Kit, the new player in town to put spec-driven development into practice. So let's talk about Spec-Kit. The developer of Spec-Kit had this to say: his prompts were not perfect. AI could not read his mind. So he decided to develop Spec-Kit. He wanted this to leverage on the spec-driven development methodology, SDD, using this to replace the inefficient way prompts were written, giving the user structure and more control. This would encourage writing detailed specifications. With spec-driven development, the human would provide two documents, the spec and the plan. The instructions to this video can be found on our blog. Please have a look down below for the link. Spec-Kit provides us with a 4-phase workflow. As humans, we deliver two artifacts. We begin with a specification. The step is called specify, and then the next is the plan. In here, we detail how to achieve this. The AI will then generate tasks, breaking this whole process into many tasks, and finally, the AI will implement this. There are key philosophies that Spec-Kit uses. We provide specifications first. This will be a single source of truth. Spec-Kit provides us with a structured workflow. It's predictable and aligned with our requirement. It's efficient as we keep development focused and reliable. Well, that's not the end. We review each change immediately after each phase. In this way, we can ensure that the agent knows what to build. Now let's get our hands dirty. We've provided these links. First of all, this is a link to the GitHub repository for Spec-Kit. We've also provided a link to the Spec-Kit documentation. After watching this video, we recommend you read this documentation. And in order to work with the UVX command, you need to install it. So here is the instructions. If you're running Mac OS or Linux, this is the command you will use. If you're running Windows, there's the command you will use, and you will do this using PowerShell. Now we need to go back to the GitHub repository for Spec-Kit, and over here you will see the instructions. So we will run this command, and we will specify our project as Magical Swiss Army Knife. We're going to create a project called Magical Swiss Army Knife. This is the command to run, and press enter. Here we are going to choose which agent we're going to work with. We'll leave it with Copilot. However, if you're working with Claude Code or Gemini CLI, you would use those. So leave it there and press enter. And now here you have a choice. If you are working with Linux or Mac, you will create Bash shell scripts. Otherwise, you will create PowerShell scripts if you're working with Windows. So leave that like there. And it's now created our project. Now that we have created this project and opened the folder, let's see what's there. Inside our project folder, Magical Swiss Army Knife, we have a .specify or specify folder. Now let's look at what's inside there. And this is what Spec-Kit gives us. It generates a constitution. This is the rules of your project, what is permissible and what is not. As we had specified to generate shell scripts, you can see here it's created us a set of shell scripts inside the scripts folder as bash scripts. And then it's also generated us templates. By providing you with these templates, the developer has helped you to get started. So let's go back to our instructions. As you can see, we initialized our project using UVX. In our terminal, we got that and we chose Copilot and it generated our files. And we mentioned that there was a script folder and a template folder. Now these are boilerplate code. You don't need to edit these. In order to work with the Git Copilot, you need to run this command. You need to tell it that you are specifying, and then you need to give it an initial prompt. This should describe your project, your goals, and the journey the user is going to use. And make this as close to your specification as possible. And once you've done that, you are ready to work. You will use your code editor to make changes and type prompts like this. It gave us a list of prompts that we could use. And at this stage, you are ready to work. We will now open VS Code. Command is code dot. And here's a magical Swiss Army knife. And if we go here and we type a slash, you can see that it's working. We can create the spec. We can then create the plan. We can then run tasks. And after that, we can do the installation. To work with this tool, you need a GitHub Copilot account or a Google agent or whatever agent you want to use. We trust you found this interesting. Please give us a like. Please subscribe to our channel as we haven't reached our target yet. And with that, we greet you in 5 languages. Baie dankie tot ziens. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund. Yasu sinaderfe. Grazie mille a me, ciao. Domo arigato tomodachi. Sayonara.